Hey, I'm Bob. I've been totally blind since birth, and I'm into Power Rangers. So it's been about 2 weeks since Hasbro PulseCon or PulseCon has wrapped up, and I've yet to make a video in which I state my excitement concerning the Zord Ascension project. Yeah, whenever you say Zord Ascension project, you got to go for the Dave Mallow today on Power Rangers kind of voice because it is a larger than life project. It is something I feel that collectors have been chomping at the bit to get their mitts around since Hasbro has acquired the rights to do Power Rangers toys. So yeah, transformable and combinable Zords for collectors, man. Bring them on. And it makes sense that we're starting with the Dino Megazord. Hopefully, the Dragon Zord and Titanus will be hot on Megazord's heels. Um, what would I like to see in the line aside from the Ultra Zord battle system, as the old Bandai toy commercials called them in the 90s? Man, everything. Thunder Zords, the Ninja and Shogun Zords, the Zeo and Super Zeo Zords. Of course, you got to have your carrier Zords like Pyramidas. You got to have Tor with the Thunder Zords. Ninjor from Mighty Morphin in terms of 12-inch. And Auric from Zeo. Got to have Warrior Wheel. Of course, you got to have your Turbo Zords, your Rescue Zords, Artillotron. I don't know if the Turbo Ram would fit in the Zord Ascension project. It was more like a car. Maybe you could put that in the Deluxe line that they revealed. Of course, the Astro and Delta mega ships from space. I loved those Zords. I had everything through in space when I was a kid. You got to have the Mega Winger from space as well. Maybe we could get a Mega Tank. That's not technically a Zord, but oh, that thing would be pretty big in terms of the Deluxe line. I guess you could put it in there. And beyond space, yeah, I never had anything from Lost Galaxy in terms of Zords. I never had anything from Time Force, Wild Force, Lightspeed Rescue, or beyond those seasons. So yeah, that would be fun. When it comes to evil Zords, we never got a Cyclopsis in the 90s. And I mean, he'd be a fun evil Zord to own in terms of the Zord Ascension project. And of course, bring on Serpentera, Lord Zed's Zord from the 90s. I used to own that too. And when it comes to transforming and combining all of the Zords, I still remember how to do that up here. I did a vlog around Power Ranger Day in which I went over how I would transform and combine my original Megazord. So I'd like to think I could still do it by hand. Maybe I'll get around to that, to doing that on camera once they start coming out. We will see. So let me see. The Deluxe line sounds really interesting. We're going to get TJ on his Galaxy Glider, of course. Maybe we'll get some Shark cycles from Mighty Morphin, some Zeo Jet cycles, the Red Capsular cycle from Lost Galaxy. Be fun to get some battleized Rangers in the Deluxe line because I guess they are bigger figures. They probably have big bulky armor on. Be cool to get Andros coming with his Mega Missile accessory, something that you could just plug in to his shoulder or his back to simulate firing it. And if you detach the missile, it would be fun to get a little transparent hover stand so you could simulate the missile maybe flying toward the monster of the week. You'd have it like streaming toward Darkonda. Well, not that Darkonda was a monster of the week now. And I've stated how much I loved Darkonda, so he'd be fun to add in the Deluxe line as well in terms of big bads. You can do a lot of things with the Deluxe line. So with the Zord Ascension project, it would be kind of interesting to get a Hyperforce Megazord from the RPG tabletop game. I don't know if there was any show art, but that would be an interesting Megazord to do in the Zord Ascension project because you could have each Zord forming the heart of this particular Megazord, as it did in that season for the tabletop gaming show. And you could have all kinds of different combinations with the Hyperforce Megazord. I don't know if there was any show art based on that particular Megazord. I would like to think that there is. I don't know. I know that show was so lovingly described and it sold toys to me without realizing it. So yeah, I'd love a Hyperforce Megazord. And in terms of the Deluxe line, It'd be cool to get Chloe in her battleized armor, her pink battle warrior armor that she acquired when going back in time to the days of old when knights were bold and all that stuff. So yeah, cool that we're getting Paranthus Head next year in the Deluxe line. Always been a fan of the monsters, so the more monsters, the merrier. So you never know what's coming down the pipeline aside from Megazord. Hopefully we'll get Dragon Zord and beyond that if Megazord does well. It's cool that we're getting mini Rangers to sit in the cockpit of our transformable, combinable Megazord. If we ever get Serpentera and Cyclopsis in terms of evil Zords, hopefully we'll get like a mini Lord Zed and a mini Goldar so they can sit in their respective Zords. That'd be kind of fun. So yeah, I cannot wait to see what Hasbro has in store in terms of Zord Ascension Project and the Deluxe line. I'm probably not going to get like every Galaxy Glider out there or every Zeo Jet Psycho. I would probably just get one because they all probably feel the same, so I might not need more than one of those. They're all going to feel the same, so I guess one, you know, if I felt one of them, I felt of them all, so I'd probably just pick one. Cannot wait to see what else is in store, and I'll do a Star Wars video at some point from PulseCon, maybe more along the lines of stating what I'd like to see in terms of future releases. You guys can watch news videos on like basically every channel where YouTube is concerned. I mean, everybody has gone over what we're getting from PulseCon. I just want to do my thoughts, my hopes, my dreams, my speculations as to what's coming out next. I've always been big into, oh, I hope they make this and that and the other. So you'll probably see more videos based on that kind of stuff on my channel. So that'll do for this video. And I will hear you guys next time. And may the power protect you all.